So do you also use FlexiFunnels to sell your products and services online? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to create Mailgun member on FlexiFunnels purchase. So with here I'm running a edutech company and we sell our courses online with the help of FlexiFunnels. So now what I want is that as soon as someone purchases my course with the help of FlexiFunnels, automatically that same customer should be added into my Mailgun as a member too. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between FlexiFunnels and Mailgun. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also want to create this automation for your business? Then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video I'll guide you through the process of automatically adding a new Mailgun member whenever a new purchase is made on FlexiFunnels. This automation helps you to streamline your email marketing efforts by ensuring that every customer is instantly added to your mailing list, eliminating manual data entry. So let's get started with a really simple example. Let's say that my name is test user, and as you can see that I've entered all of my details, and now I'm just going to purchase this course which is programming in Python. So now I'm just going to click on this complete order in order to purchase this course. Alright, and as soon as we are going to click on this complete order button right over here, yes, you can see that we have successfully purchased this course. And now I'm just going to open my Mailgun account and we're going to refresh this list in order to check that if a new member has been added in this list or not, which is test user. So I'm just going to scroll, and yes, over here you can see a new member has been added. You can see the full name, which is test user, and the same email address which we entered in our test submission. So yes, you can see that in real time and within few seconds a new member has been added into my Mailgun list with the same details. So yes, this is the automation we are going to create in today's video. And if you also want to create this automation for your business, then for that you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So to do this, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy, and as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of hours free every month to explore the application. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm just going to click on the sign in, and as soon as we're going to click on the sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications, which is Mailgun and FlexiFunnels, right? So I'm just going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And as soon as we're going to click on this access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we just have to click on this button which is create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So with here I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and I want to name my workflow as this, which says how to create a new Mailgun member on FlexiFunnels purchase. FlexiFunnels to Mailgun, and then we just have to click on this create. And as soon as we're going to click on this create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger, and that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger in a particular workflow. Alright, so to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm just going to select it as FlexiFunnels. So I'm just going to search for FlexiFunnels, and as you can see the same, so we are just going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So over here what I want is that as soon as a new purchase is made in my FlexiFunnels account, my workflow should be triggered or started. And now it is giving me a webhook URL, and we are going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our FlexiFunnels account account and our Pabbly Connects workflow. So what we have to do is, first I'm just going to copy this webhook URL and then we have to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your FlexiFunnels account. Click on the product, create a product, whether it's a membership or a digital. Go to set rules, click on set product rules, add the drop down, select use. Provide the webhook name, copy the webhook URL and paste it under the field endpoint URL. Alright, we are going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my FlexiFunnels account, and now over here you can see all the products which I've already created. And if you also want to create a new product, for that you have to go towards this create new product, select digital or membership and create your own. But I'm going to use one product from this only, which is this programming in Python. So I'm just going to go towards the edit of this. So you have to keep in mind that you have to go towards the edit of the same product for which you want to create this automation. Alright, so now after coming over here towards the edit, we have to go towards the left side of the bar and then the set rules. And now we have to add product rules, and now it is saying when. So for that we have to select product is purchased for all pricing option, and then for the use we have to select it as webhook. And now for the webhook name, let's say that I'm just going to keep it as new member over here. So I'm just going to enter new member. We are going to move on forward. For the webhook URL, we are just going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow and click on this save. And as soon as we are going to click on this save, yes, you can see successfully added. With this we have successfully added the webhook URL into our FlexiFunnels account, and with this we have successfully created a connection between our FlexiFunnels account and our Pabbly Connects workflow. But now it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to open my form once again and we're going to purchase this product once again, but with a different name. Let's say that this time for the first name I'm just going to keep it as demo, last name user. You can see the email address, the phone number and the address. Alright, I'm just going to select the payment method as card, enter the card details and then the zip, and now I'm just going to purchase this product. For that I'm just going to click on this complete order button right over here, and as soon as we're going to click on this complete order button right over here, yes, you can see thank you for your purchase, your order was successful. So now what has happened is that FlexiFunnels has sent the details of a test submission to our workflow, and yes, over here you can see that Pabbly has captured the response. You can see all the details which we entered. Over here you can see the first name which we entered, the last name which we entered, the email which we entered and the phone number which we entered. Also you can see the same email address and the same city and address which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now what will happen is that as soon as a new purchase is made in my FlexiFunnels account of this particular product which is programming in Python, then my workflow is going to get triggered and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. Alright, further what I want is, I want to create a Mailgun member on FlexiFunnels purchase. So for that I'm just going to select my action application as Mailgun. Yes, so I'm just going to search for Mailgun and select it, and now for the action event I'm just going to select it as new mailing list member and click on this connect. And as soon as we are going to click on this connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Mailgun account with your Pabbly Connects workflow, you can click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API key, the private API key, the Mailgun host and the domain name. So to get all of these we are going to follow the help text. So first I'm just going to get this Mailgun host and then the domain name, and then we're going to move on towards the API key section. Alright, so for the Mailgun host it is saying enter the region your domain is hosted on within the Mailgun here. Alright, for US region use this and for EU region use this. Alright, so I'm just going to open my Mailgun account, and as you can see that over here I'm using this account in US region. So I'm just going to enter the US region right over here, and for the US region we just have to copy this right from here and paste it right over here in the Mailgun host field. Alright, so if your region is EU then you have to enter this. Alright, and if your region is US you have to enter this like I did. We're going to move on forward towards the domain name. So it is saying that we're going to get the domain name on the left hand within the home section, visit send sending, and then domains. Alright, we're going to follow the same. We are just going to go towards send, sendings, and then domains. Alright, and as you can see that this is my domain. So I'm just going to copy it right from here, and then we're going to paste it right over here in my workflow. And now we're just going to get this API key. And to get this API key, once again, we're going to follow this help text. It is saying on the right side, select drop down, visit the account settings, and select API securities. I'm just going to open my Mailgun account, go towards my profile, and as you can see, API security. So we are just going to go towards this API security, and as you can see, all the API keys that I've already created. But I'm just going to create a new. For that, I'm just going to add new key, and now for the description, I'm just going to keep it as new member. So I'm just going to enter new member right over here, and then we just have to click on this create key button. And as soon as we're going to do so, here you can see that this is my API key. So I'm just going to copy this API key, and then we're going to paste it right over here in the API key section. And you can see that it is saying enter the API key and the private API key here. And you can see that it is also mentioned that the API key and the private API key are similar. So the same which we entered in our API key, we just have to enter the same in our private API key too. And after entering all of these details, we just have to click on this save. And yes, you can see that with this we have successfully connected our Mailgun account with our Pabbly Connects workflow. And now it is asking me to select the list. So with here I want to add the members in this list, which is FlexiFunnels customers. So I'm just going to select the same list, and now for the address, I'm just going to enter the email address of my customer over here. But we are not going to enter the email address manually or by copy pasting it, but instead we're going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step, where we selected FlexiFunnels as our trigger application. So we are just going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. Alright, and as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically these details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So if I'm just going to enter the email address right over here manually, then this will not change with every new response received, because this will turn into a static information and not change with every new response received. But if you're going to map this from the previous response, suppose you're just going to map this email address, then this will definitely change, because my previous response will also change. That's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And now it is saying yes to update the member if present. Alright, so I'm just going to keep it as yes. Okay, for the member name, I'm just going to map the name of my customer. So I'm just going to look for name, map the first name, put a space, and then the last name. And after mapping all of these details, we just have to click on this save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have successfully received a positive response, that we have successfully added this member into our mailing list. So I'm just going to open my Mailgun account, and we are going to go towards the send once again, towards the sendings, and then we have to go towards the mailing list. I'm just going to select the mailing list. I created this automation, which is this FlexiFunnel customers, and over here you can see a new member has been added into our Mailgun account. You can see the full name, which is demo user, and the recipient address, which is demo user 555@pabblytudes.com. So yes, you can see that these are the same details with the help of which we right now created a new member. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new purchase is made in my FlexiFunnels account, automatically that same customer details would be added into my mailing list as a member in my Mailgun account too, so that I can create targeted email marketing campaigns for all of them, that too without any manual efforts. Alright, this workflow is going to run in backend, and as I showed in the real-time example, within seconds the member is going to be added into my Mailgun account. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.